DreAllDay.com.
What up, everybody? Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. This week's motivation is about your maid. All y'all know what a maid is, right? You know, a maid is like a butler. Like if you watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Jeffrey was the butler, so a maid is the same thing, just the female version. So all of you need to start putting your maids to work. Now you might be confused right now, like Dre, I don't have a maid. I don't have a butler at my house. I don't pay for anybody to clean my dishes or wash my clothes or open the door for me or sweep up the living room or vacuum the floors. Listen, well, guess what? Neither do I. But we all have a maid because you just don't know what the maid is. So I'm gonna explain to you exactly what that is. Your maid is the thing that's going to determine who you are in life. Your maid is going to determine what you get in life. Your maid is going to determine every action that you take. Your maid is going to determine your thoughts. Your maid is going to determine whether you actually reach the goals that you have in life. So let me explain to you what the maid is. And if you got a pen and paper, if you got your phone with you, whatever, write this down so you know exactly what the maid is, because every single day you're going to put this maid to work. It's either going to work for you or it's going to work against you. Your maid is your mentalities, your attitudes, your ideas, and your dominant thoughts. And those all could actually kind of mesh into the exact same thing, but all of them can be different. Your mentality is the mental state that you're in from moment to moment, minute to minute, hour to hour. Now we know when great things are happening around you, your mental state is high, you're feeling energetic, you're feeling good. Now when some setback happens or you get some news that you weren't expecting or a surprise that you don't like, your mental state can go way down. You have to be in control of your mental state at all times. That's the M. The next is your attitude. Attitude is how you look at the things that happen, because we know that you can't control every single thing that happens. You control what you can, but there are a lot of things that happen that you can't control. You might plan on having a day at the beach, but it rains. You can't control that. What's your attitude about that situation? You might plan on winning the basketball game with your team. You throw one of your teammates a perfect pass, wide open for a layup, and he misses the layup and y'all lose the championship game. You couldn't control that. What's your attitude about it? What is your attitude about things that you don't control? That's the A. Ideas. We all have ideas in life, so what do you do with your ideas? Do you act on those ideas, or do you just think about them and let them die in your brain? Do you have ideas that are useless to you, ideas that are not going to help you get to where you want to go, or are you always thinking of ideas that can actually help you get to reaching your standards, get to reaching your expectations, get to reaching your goals, hopes, dreams, and ambitions, and do you actually do something with those ideas? So it's not enough to just have them, it's what are you actually doing with those ideas? And that's the I. And the D is your dominant thoughts. Understand that 95% of the thoughts that human beings have every single day, this is a scientific study, 95% of your thoughts are habitual thoughts that you think every single day without even controlling it. You don't even think about it. You can control it, but you don't think about the fact that these thoughts are happening to you every day. And if you start to think about it consciously, you'll realize that you get the exact same patterns of thought every day at the same times and the same places about the same people. You can control this. So if you feel like you don't like the way your brain is thinking, you don't like your mental state, you don't like your attitudes, you don't like the ideas you're producing, think about that letter D, your dominant thoughts, because your dominant habitual thoughts are controlling all of that. And if you change those, then you can change all those other three letters. You can change the M, the A, the I if you change those dominant thoughts. And how can you change those dominant thoughts? Immerse yourself in people, places, and things that are reflecting the type of thoughts that you want to have. So if those type of thoughts are in YouTube videos, you need to be watching them all day. Watch it as soon as you wake up, and watch them right before you go to sleep, because your subconscious mind, that 8 hours you're sleeping, is going to be working on whatever was the last thing you gave it. So never think about anything negative. Never have an argument. Never be in a negative mental state right before you go to sleep, because all your subconscious mind going to work on is the last thing you fed it. So if you just had an argument and it's time for bed, listen, you got to stay up extra 10 minutes. Put something positive in your brain to replace that negativity, so you got something positive to work on. Those become your dominant thoughts. So, in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, whatever success, whatever achievement, whatever goals you want to reach in life are all based on you putting your maid to work. Mentality, attitude, ideas, and dominant thoughts. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com.
Thanks for checking out this video. Make sure you follow all my top content up here. Follow me on all your favorite social networks right over here, and make sure you are subscribed to catch all the new content I put on this channel every single day.